Am I the for telling my stepdaughter to stop using period products in the bathroom that she shares with my teenage sons? I have been living with my new wife and stepdaughter for about 6 months now. She's 19, almost 20, and I have 3 sons aged 18, 16, and 15. She's a really good kid, and she's a good influence on my sons. I really enjoy having her around. My wife and her daughter moved into my house and sold theirs. My stepdaughter's father isn't present in her life, nor is my son's mother. All 4 children share a bathroom. Then where do you want her to bleed? The backyard? My sons have never lived for a long period of time with a woman, nor have any of them had long-term girlfriends. They had short visitation periods when they were younger, but never longer than an hour, so living with 2 women has been unusual for them. My eldest son, 18, came to me last week and told me that his stepsister disposes of her used sanitation products in the trash can that they share, but doesn't use the toilet roll or sandwich bags to disguise what they are, and it makes him uncomfortable, which I think is reasonable. I hope you keep the same energy when your sons leave diarrhea highway lines all over the toilet. A few nights ago, I went to the kitchen to grab a snack and she was there doing some work for university. My wife had mentioned that she knew she was on her period, so I took it as an opportunity to have a word with her. I told her my sons were uncomfortable and asked her if she'd mind putting her used products in diaper bags or flushing them down the toilet.
My mind is busier than a one-legged cat in a sandbox. I am overwhelmed right now.
She laughed at me and told me it was rich, coming from a man who sheds like a gorilla and has produced 3 skid-marking sons.
Same wavelength, heel click!
I thought that was just an unnecessary attack. I've been nothing but nice to the girl, and it's hardly a comparison. My sons shouldn't be as subjected to her unhygienic products if it makes them uncomfortable. Oh, so looking at shaved back hair remnants and reek streaks is comfortable? Okay. She went on to lecture me about how tampons can't be flushed and that it's bad for the environment if she uses diaper bags for everyone, which I think is just an excuse. I called her a scruff and told her that this was my house and that what I say goes. I later asked my wife if she would have a word with her, and she told me I was being ridiculous and that her daughter has had her period for 10 years and knows what she's doing. When I told her it was making my sons uncomfortable, she said my sons needed to get a grip and turned over and went to sleep. This is a genuine issue to me, and she didn't care enough to have a discussion about it. I asked my stepdaughter again in the morning, and she did the same as her mother, completely dismissed it. Both of them have told me to stop being so silly, but I don't see how I'm being unreasonable when it makes my sons uncomfortable. Am I the asshole? Well, you didn't even have a discussion with your sons about something that's as natural as the bodily fluids that you allow your stepdaughter to look at, so why should they? Update. Not even 2 hours after I posted this, my wife and stepdaughter gathered my sons and I and gave us a full intensive periods for pricks course. PowerPoint and all. It was a hoot, and they made an interactive quiz and everything. My sons and I learned a lot, and we apologized to my stepdaughter. Thank you all for your input. All right, top left corner is another AITA video about a husband who embarrasses his wife in the grocery store. Watch that one.